Welcome back to my channel. I am your favorite Barbie girl, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is a recreation of an old look. I pulled a video from 7 years ago. It was on private, and I was like, look at the material. I'm recreating this. Obviously, Barbie is taking over the world right now, and the movie comes out very shortly. Let me zoom in. The movie comes out this weekend. Like, first of all, how did we get to July? What's the date? How did we get to July 17th? How did we get here? The movie is coming out very soon, and I am excited to see it. I'm not gonna hold you. I'll probably be watching it on my Fire Stick because, as you know, I'm not close to any movie theaters. And even if I was, I don't know that they'll have Barbie premiering in Jamaica because they do have movie theaters here, obviously. I'm gonna have to check. But you know what? If they are having it in the theaters in Kingston, I will probably go and see it. Take myself on a solo date and see the Barbie movie, because I was definitely a Barbie fan growing up. Not even a fan, a Barbie fanatic, okay? Literally a Barbie fanatic when I was a little kid. It would be crazy for me not to go and see the Barbie movie. It was getting like a lot of flack before the promo even really came out for it, because people thought that Ryan Gosling looked creepy. He looked old, and like, I don't know, like there was a lot of negative stuff before the actual promo run. But like Margot Robbie, she is killing it, okay? Like every single look during this press tour has been iconic, and like she's just everything. So shout out to Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. I'm so excited to see the movie. But like when I was a kid, I had so many Barbies, like a lot of Barbies, a lot. And every time there would be like a Barbie commercial, I would be asking for the Barbies that I saw in the commercials. And like, it's like a full circle moment now, because my kids do the same thing to me whenever we're watching TV or something. And my kids see Barbie commercials, or they're watching freaking Cookie Swirl. See? Cookie Swirl, I already told you owe me some money, girl. Okay? Every time my kids watch Cookie Swirl, see, they bring me their iPads and they're like, Mommy, for my birthday, no, they're like, let me tell you exactly what they say. They're like, Mommy, in the morning, when it's my birthday again, girl, your birthday's not for another year, ma'am. The birthdays in this household are done until December, and then we got my mama's birthday. But like, the birthdays are done. But they're always asking me for the stuff that they see. So whether it's Barbie, whether it's LOL dolls, Shopkins, my kids are always asking me for stuff that they see. And so I see the stress that I was putting on my mother as a child. And I am 100% apologetic. I always go to her now and I'm like, Mom, I am so sorry for any anguish that I caused you, any trauma that I caused you when I was a kid, because I am definitely paying for it now, okay? I'm paying for it. And the craziest part is, like, we were poor-ish. We were poor-ish, and I never knew. Like, I had no idea we were poor. So that whenever I'd ask my mom for stuff, she would get it for me most times, you know? And I don't even know how she did it, but it's only as an adult that I really realized we were poor, and that we lived in, we didn't live in, what's it called? What's that? We didn't live in government housing, but we did live in a co-op, right? And so I grew up my entire life in co-ops, which is pretty much a place where it's geared to income. So like, you don't pay market value for your rent, and so rent is really affordable in houses like that. And they're generally in areas that government housing is available, but it's just not government housing. So it's like one step up from that. Whenever I would ask for something, you know, it would probably be few and far in between, but like, I would ask and I would receive, because, you know, if she had it, she would definitely get it, right? But I had a lot of Barbies. I've always been a Barbie girl, and I think I told you guys this before. I actually played with Barbies way longer than anybody else. Like, all my friends in my friend group when I was a kid, they were done playing with Barbies, and I was confused. I was like hiding it. I was hiding it because I would go to like their houses for like sleepovers and stuff, and like they weren't trying to play with dolls, and I was a little taken aback by that, and I was like, Okay, am I like aged out? Why did I age out? What age were y'all when you stopped playing with Barbie? Because like I only stopped playing with Barbie because I realized that everybody else did. So like I would have probably still been playing with Barbies at friggin' 14. But then look at my job now. I get to be an actual Barbie. So shout out to me. My friends were like not with the Barbie thing, and I was 100% trying to play with Barbie still, and I literally only stopped because I realized it wasn't socially acceptable for me to still be playing with Barbies. And now that I look at it, now that I look back, I almost feel robbed in a sense because I shouldn't have stopped playing with damn Barbies, but literally I just stopped playing with them. I don't remember how old I was when Bratz came out. Probably 10 or 11 when Bratz came out. Bratz gave me a little bit more time to play with dolls, so to speak. So that was cool because some of my friends liked Bratz, meanwhile others didn't. And so like I got a little bit of extra time with dolls and I was happy. I was happy. Bratz dolls were definitely it. But Bratz are Barbie's rival, so I can't even talk about Bratz in here, but like I was obviously a fan of both, and Bratz are so iconic. Barbie is the, you know, she's the original it girl, okay? Even to this day, I low-key be living vicariously through my kids when they're playing with their dolls. I just be listening to them and see what they're doing, but like I live vicariously through them, and I think that's why when they ask me for certain things, it just gives me joy to like get it for them. Literally brings me joy that they're asking me for stuff that I played with when I was a kid, and I just like, oh my god, they're so wholesome. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like I just love that for them. And so realistically, Barbie is the only app that I invested money into for my kids at first. So that was the only app I would pay for, and I started paying for Barbie. Like this, I bought the subscription. Like, oh god, it's been years, and they've upgraded the app so much. Barbie app is actually top tier. Nola often forces me to play, so I actually have it on my phone. But like, girl, my kids live for Barbie app. Okay, so let's get into this look. I have prepped my face. Firstly, I have on my Fenty Beauty sunscreen. And then I have on my Fenty Beauty primer as well as my Kimchi primer. I also have on my Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer on my nose and my upper lip. I've explained this to you guys before. And then I went ahead and put on my Fenty Beauty Bright Fix in Pumpkin, as well as my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in Caramel for my orange corrector. We're gonna skip over our face right now and go straight into the eyes. So this look, I'm just kind of recreating it and elevating it because I was watching the tutorial, and the tutorial is really short. I'm not talking in it or anything. It's just music playing. But one thing I'm missing is a white liner. My mom probably has one, but like I'm not gonna disturb her for that right now. So I don't have the white liner, but that's okay. We will work it out. The white pencil liner. I have the white liquid liner. But what I realized was in that video, I did not prime my eyes or anything. Like, I don't know what the hell. I was clearly winging it. I put on my paint pot in soft ochre, and right now I'm going to build my crease. And so I'm taking my MAC eyeshadow in Bijou. So that's this color right here. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite palettes. I could not leave this behind in Canada. I had to bring it with me. Put it in my crease. And so the whole idea with this look, I remember when I was creating it, was going with the original like Barbie colors. Like if you had a Barbie doll and you looked at her face, she was wearing these colors on like her eye makeup, and then she had on like that bright pink lipstick. I'm not gonna be doing the bright pink lipstick, let me just say. Let me just say, I'm not doing it. And I also realized I started the look with the white liner and then the colors on top of it, which I thought was really interesting. I'm like, oh my gosh, what was that about? Like, what was that about? Why didn't I do the shadow first and then put the liner on? It's cool to watch yourself grow up in a way, like, and evolve. So it was cool to see this makeup look because I forgot about it. But it's like the perfect time to bring it back, especially because you guys know I love pink. I obsess over pink. So now I'm taking a clean brush and I'm just blowing out the top part of the eyeshadow. So I figured since I don't have that Fuego palette that I used in the video, I would go with my Sangria Sunset from Fenty Beauty and use it as my eyeshadow. Now, I don't remember the first Barbie I ever had, but I remember the first Barbie I got that I was obsessed with. And it was from the Generation doll collection. Generation Girls. And I had the black doll with the afro, and she came with a white dress, and she was just iconic, like iconic. And I remember, I think I was at Toys R Us when I got it. I was with my mom and I asked her for it and she got it for me. And like, I was just obsessed with her, and I remember bringing her to like play with like my neighborhood friends. Just iconic. Okay, so in the tutorial I had on the inner corner I put like a gold color, but like that is not something that I would do today with this look. So what I want to do is put a lighter color in there, like a white-ish color. Vapor by MAC, like I used in my last tutorial. Open the eye up. Since I don't have my, whatchamacallit, my white to open my eye up with white liner under on my waterline, I'm gonna use this white color. It's not white, but you know what I'm trying to say, girl. Okay, and I like that. I like it a lot. A lot. And now the fun part, which is the eyeliner. For eyeliner, I used a white eyeliner and I used a black eyeliner on the top lid. My Fenty Beauty eyeliner, and I have my Vivid Matte Liquid Liner by NYX. But I think part of the reason I probably put the liner on first was because sometimes when you put a white liner over a color, it starts to take on that color. That's probably why I did it first back then. So I was actually working smarter, not harder. Don't know that this is gonna happen with this liner, and I hope it doesn't burn because I haven't used this in a while and these colored liners tend to burn. Good so far. We're probably gonna need 2 coats because okay, and now I have to repeat that on the other side. Pray for me, y'all. But it is stinging a bit. I ain't gonna hold you, it's stinging. And now I'm going to take this black and pills and potions, we're overdosing. I'm angry but myself. Okay, I'm not mad, girl. Probably gonna have to, you know, clean up the white a bit on this one, but this one it looks okay. We're gonna move on to the lower lash line because I actually had blue colors on, which is crazy. Because like I can't believe, you know, blue and pink together on one look is a little crazy. Okay, so the first thing I did was put a blue color on my waterline. I am going to use my High Def Cyan. In the video, I actually use more of I use a deeper blue, but this will do. In the video, I actually didn't put it on my waterline because I knew I was going to put white on my waterline, so I put it right on the lash line. Then I put the white on the waterline, but that's not going to happen today. Okay, so once I put the blue down there, I then put the white on, like I said. But then I take another blue color. So we gotta find one, girl. Hold on, let me check Born to Run. So I'm taking Atlantic Blue by MAC. As you see, it's like a very pretty blue. And I'm going to use it to smoke out the lash line. Cool. Then I'm going to take my Jackie Aina palette and take Shockington. Okay, that's this purple color right here. And I'm going to apply it right here. I need it, no. I need it, baby.
Mommy, where are you, Mama?
I'm working.
I want my
So now I'm taking my Quote Beauty Halo Light Liquid Liner. Nola, I need it. And I'm going to add it right here. I'm putting some up into the lighter part. I have no idea what lashes these are, but I bought them at Marshall's or HomeSense, one of them. So just like in the video, I'll show you what they look like on my cheek. Okay, those are them. And to me, they're really doll-like, so that's why I chose them for this look. In that video, I actually didn't finish my face makeup. So I'm thinking that I did the makeup look, but I never did the makeup for it. And then last minute decided that I'm gonna show you guys the eye look, because I used to be like, face makeup is very redundant, which I still feel that way. So as you guys know, I'm using Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint in the shade 21. I keep seeing this trend, and I think it'll be perfect for this look. So I'm gonna take Crush on Cupid to do it. This is a cream blush by Fenty Beauty. Pretty much when you're doing your concealer, you add blush to it. And so that's what I'm gonna do. This is my Fenty Beauty concealer in 410. Typically I wear 385, but since I moved, I probably will never have to purchase 385 ever again. Unless I'm going for a much more bright under eye. And, oh, I shouldn't have put that there. Whatever. And of course, I'm using my MAC NC45 in Pro Longwear. And I'm taking Crush on Cupid, and I'm gonna put it right, oh, it's not gonna work, girl. Hold on now. You see that? I messed up the trend, girls, because I don't be doing trends when I do my makeup. I just be doing my makeup, okay? Today, we're gonna work it out. I'm just gonna add it here in a very heavy layer. Very heavy layer. Okay. And then I'm going to use my beauty blender, and we're going to blend out our under eye area. I quite like that blush there. I quite like it. It's cute. Okay, obviously to contour, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty matchsticks in Truffle. and espresso. And I'm really focusing. I'm doing like a lot of blush, okay? It's Barbie. How can you not? How can you not do a whole lot of blush? And whenever I do my blush like this, I feel like I'm channeling Rihanna from the Met Gala when it was Comme des Garçons. Whole lot of blush. Whole lot of blush, okay? Then we're going to take our Dark Deep by MAC, and we're going to give her a good bronze. And we're also going to take that on our nose. And now we can dust away our translucent powder. For highlight, I'm actually going to do a 7-day weekend. And of course, I got to put my moles back in place. And someone asked me the other day why I haven't been doing my eyebrows. And I actually think it's because of the hair color. So I feel like it's better when I have a muted eyebrow. That's really the only reason. But since it's a Barbie look, I do want to add a little bit to my brows. I'm just adding to really the ends of them. I'm not going to fill them in all the way, because Barbie does have a good brow. Barbie's brows are always painted, okay? Always. So I did have on a pink lip. I'm trying to think how I can have a pink lip, even though I don't want one. I'm gonna line my lips with chestnut. You know me, girl. These days it's like neutral, just a lip gloss, because I really like the color of my natural lips. I don't even think I brought a pink of that nature with me. This is Snob by MAC. So I'm thinking one of the reasons I don't really fuss with pink colors or purple colors on my lips anymore is because it makes my teeth look super duper yellow, and I'm not into it, okay? Now, homegirl is due for a whitening. Don't get me twisted, okay? I'm due for a whitening, but like, y'all don't need to know that. Like, y'all don't need to know that based on the lipstick I'm wearing. But truth be told, my teeth come across a lot whiter on camera than they are in person. So yeah, I am due for a whitening, but that's why I shy away from certain colors. Okay, so now I must fix my hair and change my shirt, put on something pink, of course, so we can see the full finished elevated look. What's crazy to me is I want to put on more blush. Like, I just want to put on so much blush. Let me check in my bigger mirror. I feel like the girls will be obsessed with this look. Okay, so now so much like me, like rewatching my old story times and reacting to them, I think that I want to recreate old makeup looks, and I'm super excited to do that, okay? Because the old YouTube was really where it was at, okay? New YouTube ain't really, you know, and that's actually part of the reason why I've been wearing my retainer on camera, because typically I don't wear it on camera, because it gives you guys the nostalgia, right? It gives you guys the old bougie vibe. So that's kind of why I've been wearing my old retainer. But yeah, I'm gonna be recreating my makeup looks, and great minds think alike, because one of my members, Davia, okay, she commented that. Yeah, Davia said, yes please, or any makeup look. It could be a series of you recreating old looks with a new twist, which is this, okay, elevating the look, okay, because this is not the exact look that I had on, but I prefer this look, obviously. And you got to see the whole face, because the other video was 3 minutes long and very like, okay y'all, here damn. Okay, like the old video was really just showing you guys how I got the eye look, and that was it. I love it. I'm gonna give you guys the good old zoom in. Shout out to me for not aging too much. I mean, 7 years ago. 7 years ago is a long time, girl. Very long time. So in the comment section below, tell me what makeup look of mine you want to see me recreate next. You can just go pick a video and drop the link to the video in the comment section. And if you're lucky, I'll choose it, okay? I love you all so much, and I will definitely see you in the next one.